welcome, and it's your host Ryan here. And today I'm going to be talking about something that happened Saturday. So it was basically just like a short story. It happened real quick. It was like the middle of the night. I was talking to my uncle. Um, I went downstairs and I saw these lights, and I was like, who's making all these lights outside? It was very bright. I was like, man, it was like 12:30. It was like basically 1 o'clock. I was like, my goodness, who has these lights on? I mean, it didn't really bother me, but I looked outside and I saw it was the police. So I was like, okay. Now that I think about it, they were probably checking the backyard to see if anything was back there before they came up. Because when I went downstairs, I heard the police knock on the door, and I was about to get ready to play my games. So because I go to sleep at like 2 o'clock. I have a terrible schedule. I'm trying to fix it today, but whatever. So I go upstairs. My dad comes down. He's like, just like coming down. He was probably like watching a movie. Um, I was like, the cops are at the door. He was like, I know. And then he opens the door, and then boom, they're like, I couldn't see anything because it was so dark, and like I didn't have my glasses like right now, so I couldn't see anything. But like I was pretty sure they had their weapons aimed at us because they were like, "Get on, put your hands on your head." So I was like, I did the most basic thing. Like I just did what they said because I was like, I don't know. I was just kind of confused. Like I was surprised because when I saw them, when I heard them knock at the door, I actually thought they were just gonna question us and ask us, did they see anything, or like tell us that someone like was let loose, or like someone escaped and they were around the house. So I didn't have. I thought that was gonna happen when I heard the police, but like no. So we just like put handcuffs on us, and like we walked to their police vehicle, and we were in there for a while. Like then they took us to a 7-Eleven near our house, and then drove back. I don't know why they went to 7-Eleven. It's not like they wanted to go eat something or whatever. So they came back, and then like after like 30 minutes, they took him out the car, I guess, to talk to him separately from another car. I was just there, man. I was so I was just, I don't know what I was doing, but I was just speaking babble. Like every time they would get out the car, I was just like speaking some babble. I had no idea. I was so confused. I was like, what in the world's happening? I was just talking so much. Like, I don't even know if they heard me or not. Like, and then like I think the window was open, so I think they heard me. So I felt embarrassed after that. But I was just talking like not smack or anything, not bad. I was just like so confused, like what's happening, all this. Like I'm so surprised. I just want to go to sleep or whatever. So I was, I wasn't even terrified. I was just annoyed because I basically just got back from work and I just wanted to play some games, and then this happened. And I got back like not at like 12, but it was like I just was about to do something, and I was just so tired. I was so annoyed because at work I was just not having a good time. Then I came back and I wasn't having a good time, so I was like just not having it. I was so annoyed. I wasn't even like I was so annoyed. I didn't even feel terror. Like that was the only emotion I felt. I was just annoyed. Um, and like they got this, I don't know if it was an investigator or whatever. He came in. He was like, do you want to speak, or your dad said you might talk, so you want to speak, or do you want to have a lawyer? And I was like, a lawyer, because when I heard lawyer, it made it sound like it was going to take a very long time, like court hearings and all that. I mean, I was so surprised. So they were like, was like, well, I could talk to you, but like, do I have to say everything? Because I was kind of confused. Because like, I didn't know if I said yes, I'll talk to you, that I have to tell everything to them, or was I allowed to like not tell them everything, but tell them something? Because I just wanted to go by fast, but like I didn't know what they were gonna tell me. I was just, but they were like, "Do you want a lawyer?" I was like, yeah. Well, first I was like, can I plead the fifth? I don't know, but I was like, yeah. So they were like, just sit there, and then like after 30 minutes, that was like really it. I just started speaking some babble again, and then like after that, it just like took me off, like not took me off. They let us go. They were like, okay, you can go. I forgot what he said or whatever, but like he was like, get to the back of the car and we'll just like um, let you go. And then there was like this car right there. I think a person got out the car. I don't know what they were doing, but it was like a car right there. I think like luckily not that many cars came. It was like one car, and then like he left. I was like, yeah, you're probably gonna have to leave because it's gonna take a while. But like it was like one car, and they saw the whole thing happen. Kind of, I was just so annoyed. I didn't care. Like once I got back into the house, like I just checked to see if like it was. I wanted to see if it was like the movies. Like once you get back in, the cops like destroyed everything. Like everything's all over the floor. But really, nothing was really touched. It just looks like everything was open. Like they checked everything, but it doesn't look like it was not like in the movies. Like they just like threw everything on the floor and like checked everything. Well, I guess they did check everything, but they didn't like really mess up anything. They just like opened everything, whatever. But that was basically it. Like after that, the next day I was just like tired. I just didn't feel like it. I was confused. I was like sleeping. It's like, let me just sleep this off. Like so, the whole day I basically slept, and then I like called my uncle. I was like, hey, you know what? After you stopped talking to me, guess what happened? And, I told him what happened, but that was basically the end. That was it. Uh, it wasn't as crazy, I guess, but whatever. So this video is almost only 7 minutes. Man, I've been talking for 7 minutes. Whatever. Anyway, I'm thirsty, so guys, I'm glad I got to tell you this story. But so I'm gonna tell you, I didn't go to jail or anything. Like I just stayed in the car the whole entire time. It was like we stayed in the car the whole entire time. They didn't find anything. It was just like a false alarm, I guess. Someone called in something. It was a lie or whatever. Maybe it was another house, but whatever. It was supposed to be a weapon or something, but whatever. So, December 23rd, put on your calendar because something is coming up for this channel. Something is coming up. This is like I have like this big secret I gotta tell you guys. December 23rd, I'm telling you guys, and it's gonna be big. Later on, I'm also gonna tell you that I've been working on another project. I know, like episode 2 didn't get that many views, like, but in the honorable mentions, that video I just like told you about like how it's gonna be. It's just gonna kind of be slow, but I hope y'all get into it. I want episode 3 to be more fast though, because I feel like y'all are getting a little impatient, which I don't want to rush anything, and I don't want to like have to move the timetables up, but like I just kind of want to add a little bit more action. Come on, ice cream truck. I want to add a little bit more flair into it, so I kind of want to have more action, maybe a little battle scene or whatever, just to show something. It's been more of talking and whatever, but I'm gonna most of the stories have just came out in a short notice, so I kind of want to write down more of a script and have more lines and have more things ready. I just want to actually do good. But before episode 3 comes out, I'm not gonna tell you which movie is coming up next, but another short film's coming up. Basically, it's gonna be a sequel. Just know that. So, it's gonna be a sequel, and like that's basically that's either gonna come up first or it's gonna come up next, and it's gonna have more detail in it. Like it's gonna have more reasons because I'm trying to start my own verse, like multiverse. Now I know nobody cares about that, but at least it'll be entertaining, right? So I want to have a reason why I play all the actors, or at least I want to tell you, not have a reason. I already have a reason. I want to tell you why all the actors mostly is played by me. Now there are real characters in the show that not I'm not fake. I mean, there are other people in the universe other than me. There's Mr. Hedrickson is the only one you've seen so far that is different in the universe, but there's going to be more. Most of basically all the team members are going to be played by different people, but just so you know, because I know you're probably tired of seeing me playing every single person. That's why I've got someone else to play Mr. Hedrickson, because it was just way better than seeing me play another, me, right? Mr. Hedrickson is a different place. And I wanted to give these characters names because I've noticed that all in my short films it's kind of been kind of like real quick, like just for fun. Like there's no name drops, no one has really a name. That's why I wanted to give my character a name in part 2. So his name is Marcus, and then there's Luke Hedrickson, and then there's the big boss. The big boss is basically gonna be his name for like a long time. Like he won't have a name drop for a long time. Okay, just know that. So his name's just gonna be the big boss, and yeah. So I'm glad. Well, this video's basically done because I've been talking for 12 minutes. I don't want it to be too long because I know y'all get bored when I'm just talking. But I'm glad to have this story time. Wednesday stories. I want to get back with them because I'm trying to make 7 videos in a whole week. So I want to have a video for every week. So I just want to, I'm glad that I've been, I think I've done it today, this week. But I want to keep on doing it because it was just like a barrier before between me, and videos. Like I had stuff to do and I still have stuff to do, but now I know, like, it was also the fact that I didn't feel like it, and like, I just wasn't going that hard, on making videos, and like, I also, like, when I didn't know how to make I sometimes I would just go brains dumb, and like I wouldn't know what videos to make. Like I would have no idea, and I still have no idea. But like sometimes videos come up for me, and then sometimes they don't. So tomorrow I don't know what I'm gonna post tomorrow, but I do know I hopefully am going to have another video. Now, I don't want to start making promises again because you know how that lasted. But I hope by tomorrow I'll still have another video. And I'm going to try to get them out by 3 o'clock instead of whatever time this is. Like, it's probably going to come out around 8 or whatever. So I want to get them out more earlier because, like, no one watches videos at, like, 10 o'clock. They be sleeping. But, so this is it. So I'll see you guys later and have a good day. Bye.